And now on Trump. Look, do not demonize Trump. Trump is a bigot. He's a horrible excuse for a human being. But don't demonize him. Concentrate on what really is behind his policies. When he slapped these tariffs on aluminum imports and steel imports and so on, this was simply a pretext for something completely different. He is working with and on behalf the interests of the large conglomerates that have only one incentive. And their incentive is to take away the profits, the future profits in particular, of the large, big tech Chinese companies that are the only true competitors to Apple, to Google, to Facebook, because the Chinese, using their own political excuses, have created serious competitors to Google, to Facebook, and so on. And what Trump is really doing is he's firing the first cannon volleys in a generalized trade war against China, the purpose of which is to open China up to Google, to the big silicon, big tech, big pharma, and Wall Street. Now, if he succeeds, he's going to destabilize the United States of America. Because if the United States does to China today that which Ronald Reagan did in 1985 to Japan and to South Korea, you will end up with a crisis in China similar to the crisis of Japan of 1998 and of South Korea, which saw those countries effectively implode. And if China implodes, America's greatest creditor is going to implode. And he's going to end up like the sorcerer who has unleashed demonic forces that he can no longer control. So he must be stopped, not because he's a madman, but because he is acting on behalf of very particular interests in this country, which, as always, are pushing developments in a direction which is in their narrow corporate interest, but against the longer-term interests of the United States and the rest of the world. That was meant to be a short answer, sorry.